everyone, and welcome back to MedChemNet. In this video, I'll be introducing our monthly focus on neurodegenerative drug discovery. There are more than 600 neurological diseases, including epilepsy, Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease, and ALS. In particular, we will be focusing on neurodegenerative diseases. These are incurable conditions that involve progressive neuronal cell death and functional loss of the central nervous system. The incidence and prevalence of these diseases increases with age, and this presents a growing problem as worldwide life expectancy is increasing. We spoke to Lauren Pulling, publisher of Neuro Central, to find out more. There are many challenges associated with neurological drug discovery. Can you take us through the current drug discovery landscape?
Sure, so drug discovery for neurodegenerative diseases is becoming increasingly pressing, but also increasingly frustrating as we struggle to make huge leaps in this area. As the ageing population increases to grow, the number of people suffering with neurodegenerative diseases is only expected to increase, and Alzheimer's and other dementias are a prime example of this. So the number one risk factor for Alzheimer's is age, and it's a disease that research has been trying to tackle for several decades now. And while we've certainly seen an increase in our understanding of the disease, there have been no new treatments approved since 2003, and this is a trend that we're really seeing across the field of neurodegenerative diseases. So there are a number of challenges in this area that make drug discovery for neurodegenerative disease particularly tricky. So practically speaking, the brain is one of the least accessible organs, so making the search for viable candidates, that's somewhat more difficult. And the majority of drugs targeting neurodegeneration will need to cross the blood-brain barrier, which is no easy feat. We also have far fewer accurate models of diseases for neurodegenerative diseases, both at the cellular and whole organism level, compared to other disease models. And plus, from a financial point of view, research in this area is also underfunded when compared to the huge economic and social burden that these diseases face and put onto society. And also, in the last 5 years, large pharmaceutical companies have cut their neurodegenerative programs by half. A recent example is Pfizer's recent announcement they were cutting their neurodegenerative programs, which was a real blow to the field earlier this year.
Great. So what are the current trends in neurodegenerative drug development?
So looking at current pipelines and discovery efforts, the focus is very much on disease-modifying therapies. For example, last year, 70% of all Alzheimer's candidates to reach trial stages were in the disease-modifying category. However, in the neurodegenerative area as a whole, many drugs tend to fail at the clinical trial stage. So tackling why this is happening and how we can address it at earlier stages is certainly a priority. An example of this is Lilly's recent Expedition 3 solanezumab trial for mild dementia due to Alzheimer's. So this drug was initially hailed as one to watch. There was a lot of excitement in the field, but eventually failed to reach its primary endpoint of significantly slowing cognitive decline. So that was very disappointing in the end. We've also seen an increasing trend towards repurposing existing drugs. For example, there's ongoing research into the benefit of the asthma drug salbutamol for Parkinson's disease. And also new combination therapies, for example, combining the anticonvulsant solanezumab with traditional levodopa therapy for patients with dementia with Lewy bodies. And I think another priority for the coming years will be biomarker development. So this is an essential tool for gaining an early readout of proof of pharmacology and clinical outcomes.
Fantastic. Thanks for joining us today, Lauren.
Thanks.
Stay tuned over the next month to find out more about recent advancements and developments in preclinical neurodegenerative drug discovery, as we speak to experts in the field and give you access to exclusive journal content. Don't forget to follow us on social, @MedChemNet. Thanks for watching.